NFL action began in Detroit a few hours ago, and now it continues here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where today we've got a great one, Brock, as our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. It's the Dallas Cowboys, hosts on Thanksgiving since way back in 1966, welcoming in the Kansas City Chiefs. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up, and off we go here in Dallas. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Looking to throw here. Caught along the left sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Chiefs nothing.
The Cowboys. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chiefs.
First carry for the versatile Cordero Patterson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Across midfield to the 49.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
19, 18.
Here's a throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
Again to the very versatile Cordero Patterson. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. That's low and bounces short of his man. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a...
Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! On the right sideline, there's space! And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, do they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there into enemy territory.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, set.
You've set it down for him from the 31.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll run here on first down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense in a hurry up here.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, looking for options. Nice gain left side. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45.
Kansas City Chiefs.
A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first
It's a
down.
gain of 17.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that. Turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
18, 5 in.
First down, play action. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lower the deficit to a single possession.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Rolling from the gun here. The right side is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's a design run. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that's a case, Kate, defensively, where you just got to keep your eyes on the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, it gives them room to operate.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go street. Here we go. Motion.
There's a dive up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Buffalo 18.
Dropping back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they took their shots. Well, unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got him the football.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 70.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes it down to the 33. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Complete left side to Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to number 81. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. They're going to try and throw it here. Caught out left. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set up.
They're going play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Check smash. Check smash. Bronco 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Go.
Give now to the running back. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reduce the lead to just 4. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19. Curve 19. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
60 Bison.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
It's a loss of
well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Okay, great.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
At Cougar 19.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready,
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Ready, break.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Ready.
1st down.
70 Lions.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They've got a screen to the running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He brings it in. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Design quarterback run here. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go, 18, Pioneers.
Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
1 yard gain.
Come to the line here, second and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
Marching,
Throwing from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
He'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get sent. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flush out now to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Free inside the 30. Cuts right. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Suck up to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
28, Cowboys 17.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And it's going to be stopped right around the 37. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Working on first down. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve. Complete.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
taken down.
Kate, that's
back
one
at
of
the
those situations as a
34-yard line.
quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
70, hot, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Working now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Got it, ready?
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Lines in over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Right side, quick pass, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready. Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now, slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Rolling back gets the handoff. Has some daylight through the 40. Running down the left side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
Ready.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
60, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
Makes the score. Chiefs 28. Cowboys 25.
All is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Go. Trump 18, tied in.
Airing it out to start this drive. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 65 to 6. Ready.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Cowboys 43-yard
Count to
line.
60. Count to 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He's going to throw this one. He's going deep this time. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
19.
Got to find a completion right there.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Warriors. 17. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Ready up.
Good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
Here's the handoff.
Kansas City.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. And he's got it. It's in close. This is down all the way to the 3. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point converted from Zuckup. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
35. Cowboys 25.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Set.
They're going play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but
Intended
couldn't
for
connect.
number
Second
81.
down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Right up the gut. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
Brought down
Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
Desperation time here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
First down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield,
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
you go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. He's stopped on the run back to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Back. Let go.
Hand off to the back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up
Here
second
we go.
and 9.
60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he got there in time. He's taken down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Chiefs holding a 4-point lead. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Rig. Rig. Rig alert. Rig alert. 18. Pioneer. Ready?
He'll throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Got to keep moving quick here.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 70 Lions.
A gain of 21 yards. And a
He's
first
going to pass it
down.
here. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
No give left side. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure.
There he goes, right sideline. To the 10. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Look to throw it. Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the cuts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
39. Chiefs, 38.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Flowering up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Game on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Go!
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
21 yards. And a first down.
Okay,
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Cowboys 44-yard line.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here he is to throw. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Ready, ready?
One final shot here. Throw is caught. And he's going to wind up out of bounds. So a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And before we step away, Brock, you and I were talking about this last night at dinner, and I just want everyone to know the chance to play on this day in an NFL game and to win this game. How is it viewed and valued by the guys out there?
It really is different. I mean, it feels like a primetime game, but you know, especially if you love football, you've watched this game as a kid growing up, and then you go play a Turkey Bowl game in your backyard, so it is extra special, and to win it makes it that much sweeter.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.